Hey, what's up everyone? I got a classic Slayer free-for-all for you guys, and this is going to be a very quick game. I end up going 25-2, and about half of those kills I would say were from a shotgun. So I either really go to town with it, or just hoard out for the entire game. It's really your choice. And so this is going to be a very quick game, as I said. It's barely 5 minutes, and at the end of the video I will have a little post-game report, so you can look at all of my medals and my KD spread. I end up being a running ride at the end of this video. I also got an open season. Didn't know what an open season was until the mail came up and the guy announced it. Apparently it's a 10 kill streak with a shotgun. Did not know that. And so my minute of talking about the actual gameplay is over. I want to ramble on about armor abilities now. And when I first got Halo Reach, I sort of used Sprint sort of exclusively. I just felt like the added ability really helped me out, and it improved my gameplay. Well, not improved, but just made me a better player. Compared to things such as like jetpacks, which just made me feel completely vulnerable, and especially the cloak or the invisibility. God, that thing's so useless. Like, does anyone use that on a consistent basis? Like, I cannot think of anyone. Like, I run into it like every 20 games or something. It's ridiculous like that. The only time I ever use cloak or invisibility is when I'm playing Invasion on Spire. We just hit the first base because I just like to sit up on a rock and go invisible and just boom people with my needler, because there's really no way to get out of that once I start firing. And here I go, only use me blading that guy's kidneys. But back to armor abilities. So then I sort of switched into using armor lock, because so when I played Halo Reach, like I still had sort of a Call of Duty mentality, where it's just like I learned the maps right away and I learned the choke points and the high ground, but like I really didn't focus on where the power weapons were, specifically explosive power weapons. And so I would get generally pissed off because I didn't know where anything was, and I get killed by something like a rocket launcher and plasma grenades. Those two, but that was kind of more of whenever you would play like Slayer Pro, and they always spawn with them. But you just put on armor lock and punch the ground, and boom, you survive. And so I've sort of begun to branch out and try new tactics with the armor rolls and whatnot. Sort of stray away from the classic lets you sprint every single game. Like, I don't know, I'm sure my respawn almost every single time they use sprint. I don't know, maybe so it's kind of like the proper etiquette of Halo now. Kind of like in Modern Warfare 2 when you could only use Predator, Barrier, and Pavlo like every single time. Just like, well, it's not overpowered enough, but it's still socially acceptable, I would say. But like, the only time that I really even stick with one armor lock is mainly when I play team doubles, and that's where I just use armor lock the entire game, and my teammate uses armor lock, and it's an incredibly helpful advantage, because what it does, if you use it properly, it can really free up some time, at least 5 seconds for your teammate to get in a position to support you, and then right when your teammate begins laying on fire, the 10 seconds or whatever will be up from lock, and you'll hop out and you'll be able to support your teammate. And it's sort of this, so you don't have to stick side by side and walk, hold hands, and skip around the map. And it's especially helpful when the enemy team, especially in team doubles, has good grenade placement. And dear God, that shit is so frustrating when they have good grenade placement. Like, if they can get grenades reliably at your feet and have them explode, and all they really need to do is get a headshot and boom, you're dead. A half a second later from the initial explosion and you're dead. No one can react to that in time. You can't even turn around fast enough. And then double kill. Even if your grenade misses and it hurts them, you still got a huge advantage if you can have your shots land on them. But like, I don't know, that whole game when I was playing, like, it was pretty evenly matched. We lost the end, but like, it seemed like every time he would throw a grenade, that shit would like get stuck in my legs or something. Like, it would just hit me and just drop straight to the ground, and I would fall down from the ground from gravity, and it would just explode. It was just horrible. Well, that was the end of the game. That was a quick commentary, and here's my final score with 18 kills with the shotgun, so that's pretty solid, and hope you enjoy the commentary.